Did you know that one of the most ordinary-looking coins in your pocket might be hiding a secret? The 1981 Lincoln penny without a mint mark could actually be worth far more than 1 cent. It might look simple, even worn down, but behind its copper face lies hidden history. This coin comes from a time of major change in America's minting system. In 1981, the U.S. Mint was struggling with rising copper costs. For years, pennies had been made almost entirely of copper, a warm, heavy, beautiful metal. But by the early 1980s, copper became too expensive. It cost more than a penny to make a penny. So in 1982, the Mint switched to a cheaper zinc core with copper plating. That means 1981 pennies were the last full year of real copper Lincoln cents. Each one weighs about 3.11 grams, made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. Small, simple, but the end of an era. If your 1981 penny has no mint mark under the date, it was made in Philadelphia. Back then, the Philadelphia Mint didn't use a mint mark at all. But not every no mint mark penny is the same. Some were struck with special dies, and some contain rare minting errors. Let's take a closer look. On the front, you'll see Abraham Lincoln, the design by Victor David Brenner. In God We Trust. Across the top. Liberty to the left. The date, 1981, to the right, with no mint mark below it. Flip it over and you'll see the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. At first glance, every 1981 penny looks alike, but the smallest detail can change its value completely. Collectors look for double dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, and missing details. Each one tells a story of how the coin was made. A normal 1981 penny in average condition is worth 1 cent, but an uncirculated example, one that's never been used, could bring $50 or more. And if it shows a doubling, die crack, or off-center strike, that price can climb to hundreds or even thousands. Some verified examples have sold for over $1,200. So how can you tell if your 1981 penny is special? Start by checking the weight. If it's around 3.11 grams, but it's copper, if it's lighter, around 2.5 grams, that means zinc, which could make it a rare transitional error. Next, inspect the details. Does the coin still shine? Are Lincoln's hair, beard, and jacket lines sharp? Can you read all the lettering clearly? If yes, it could be mint state or gem condition. Coins graded MS65 or higher by PCGS or NGC are especially valuable. Condition, rarity, and demand, those three words define a coin's worth. And right now, demand for 1981 Lincoln cents is rising fast. Collectors love them because they represent the last year of solid copper. It's not just money, it's history. Each of these coins marks the final chapter before the great composition change. When you hold one, you're holding a moment frozen in time, a symbol of America's economy and the evolution of the penny itself. The copper inside each 1981 penny is worth more than 1 cent today, and though melting coins for metal is illegal, collectors still keep them as an investment, because one day copper will rise, and these coins will matter even more. Now, let's talk about the error types collectors chase. A double die obverse shows doubled letters or numbers on Liberty or 1981. An off-center strike shows the design pushed to one side, leaving part of the coin blank. Die cracks create raised lines from damaged dies, each one unique. And struck-through errors show missing parts where grease or dust blocked the design. Each of these makes a normal penny into a one-of-a-kind treasure. That's why every collector checks their 1980s ones closely. Even a tiny variation can change everything. If you find one in a roll or in your change, don't rush to spend it. Get a magnifying glass and examine every detail carefully. Compare it with online references from PCGS or NGC. You might be holding a valuable error coin without even realizing it. In 2025, coin collectors are focusing more than ever on early 1980s pennies, The 1981 and 1982 years are especially hot in the market. Dealers are reporting record sales for rolls of 1981 cents in uncirculated condition, and prices continue to climb as supply goes down. Imagine this. A coin that once bought a stick of gum, now worth hundreds of dollars. That's the beauty of numismatics. It's about finding value where most people see nothing. It's about preserving history, detail, and craftsmanship. So before you spend another penny, look closely. Check your jars, drawers, and old piggy banks. That dull brown coin could be your hidden treasure. It could be your 1981 penny without a mint mark, and worth far more than you think. Store it safely. Protect it from scratches or tarnish, because someday that same penny might tell your story. The story of how a simple coin became a collector's dream. And that's the real magic of coin collecting. It's not just about money, it's about discovery, it's about history, and sometimes it's about turning 1 cent into something priceless. So go check your coins right now. You never know. Your fortune might just be hiding in plain sight, and it might be as small and powerful as a 1981 penny without a mint mark.